And we're live again because the GoPro keeps dying. Battery didn't die this time. It just decided it was gonna die. Same back game as before. Which is to awkwardly stand in a funny position while I look at a weird angle and go into one of these holes here. Okay. They gave us 10 of these. Looks like I'm going to use at least 4 of them to get across here. And then I got to figure out how to get that back one over here because there are no holes, like I think I mentioned. There are no routing holes for it. Ah, there are routing holes down here. There are routing holes down here, but that doesn't make any sense for these. I think these need to be zip tied. But I think we only got one more, reasonably one more. We're not going to do, we got that one there, so we're good. Yeah, one more here. And then we can go over the top by hand. Oh, he didn't go flying. You know what? Cable routing is not this printer's strong suit. Let's hope its quality of print is this printer's strong suit. Although, honestly, like, if I put a 1mm nozzle in this thing and 1/4 millimeter and like 1mm print heights, then like, does it really matter? Print quality is not really going to be a thing at that point. Okay, and I think we're just going to we can just tuck him back here. What we can do is feed it down. Come on. Oh, you're so close. You are so close. There we go. Z1 is taken care of. Okay. Z2 is kind of taken care of. Not really. Again, we don't have anywhere to mount it. It's just like in the way. I don't love it. I don't love it. I feel like we're gonna accidentally. We got a lot of room there. I just don't love like all of this stuff hanging out here, being tucked back, and this. And now we got to find a way to get this over. Let's go ahead and put it in its home, and then we'll figure out how we're going to get it routed. I think this is one of the things that they could have done better. So these, I guess we zip tie them up here. Like so. Just gotta be, and because everything's got to zip tie over to here. Or into this area, right? Like this one bothers me. This cable here bothers me. lots of power. I'm going to tuck him in. Come on. You really do not want the 110 to break. So we're going to tuck him in, and everything else can go behind him. Your Z1. Because you were unlabeled. Your Z2, because you are labeled. And I'm not exactly sure how they wanted this to go. I really feel like cable management was not thought about. That's my best bet. I mean, I don't think the clips will work there. Clips will work there. But then we're awful close to that and scissoring. I don't want to scissor. I think we zip tie. It came with zip ties, we zip tie. We zip tie. I lost my viewers. Sorry, viewers. It's funny we could bolt that to there. It's maybe with them, but it's not going to be a problem. But again, if they had putting them here is asking for them to get scissored by the rack. Why didn't R5 and L5 have screw holes for these brackets? I say. Well, could definitely do it with zip ties. My spouse loves zip tying. I feel like I'm cheating on them by doing the zip tying. So yeah, when the makers of this watch this video, assuming they watch this video, I really want to hear from them what they think about the fact something went wrong. I really want to hear from them about the fact that they did not give even remotely reasonable instructions on cable management. And it's kind of important because cables don't like being pinched or cut. I mean, it's copper. You can pinch cable. You can pinch copper. You're not gonna, but cut? Usually when you're worried about pinching, you're worried about the cut. I should have put him here. We'll just do two. One right after the other. It'll be extra sturdy. There we go. These are gonna go up here. I think we're gonna put them like that. Let's get 3 for that. And we'll do the same treatment over there. Yeah, and that comes down to here, which all goes into here, which can't be near that. Well, we'll figure that out in a second. Let's go ahead and give him the same treatment on the other side. 3 should be enough. For those returning, thank you for returning. Sorry about the stream being fickle. It is this GoPro will just decide to drop network. What I should be doing, if I was a good and honest streamer, is I'd be sending this GoPro through a streaming service app like OBD or something. OBS, sorry. And then I'm gonna put one like here. And then that way, when the GoPro decided to die, it wouldn't actually kill the stream, and I would just have to get the GoPro reconnected to the stream, which is not quite as bad. That's fine. I mean, it's as fine as the rest of this is. Again, I don't love, I feel like I want to put like 3 or 4 here just to keep all this tucked. Like maybe start here and do like 3 there. I feel like maybe this isn't the case, but it feels like they got to a point and they're just like, screw it, we're good. Like, they started taking shortcuts, like they got tired of designing it. And I'm not saying that's what happened. That's what it feels like. I feel like there's some like design exhaustion, if that's even a thing. And instructional exhaustion. Like they're like, gosh, we've gotten this far. If they don't know how to build it from here, that's on them. But like, you know, this thing is not cheap. There are definitely more expensive 3D printers out there. There are definitely more expensive large format 3D printers out there. It was on the lower end of large format 3D printers. So maybe my expectations are just too high. There. That's good enough just to keep all of those tucked away. Okay. Given that all the instructions said were put cables together, I think we're ready to plug it in. What could possibly go wrong? The stream dies right as I plug it in. That would be hilarious. Be like, oh, and we turn it on and boo, stream goes out. Beep, beep, beep. That's what it does on my end. It goes beep, beep, beep. And that's my, ah, crap, I lost my stream. Well, I promise, if the stream dies before it moves, I will recharge and start a new stream. Okay. Hey, can you see it? It beeped. I want to see if you can see it. If not, I'm gonna turn it back off and back on again. Oh no, you didn't see it. Okay. Turning it off. Let's see if that'll make it. I'm watching the feed. I'm watching the feed. I want to see. Okay, that's not fair. You might have heard it, but you didn't see it. Okay. Are you gonna be able to see it now? Come on, feed. Catch up. Catch up. I'm looking. Okay, cool. Here we go. Look. Woo! It turned on. Did it move yet? No. What they want me to do is go Tools, Manual. This is not scary at all. Z. Nothing happened. Isn't that what they wanted me to do? 10 millimeters Z. I did it. Z's all plugged in. Okay. Okay. You can't get to the button. Manual. Okay, just went Z down. Oh. Home? So goes Z's backwards. Or homing is backwards. You're going to the wrong side. Wait. Is there a homing switch over there? Oh, the homing switch is off of that. Yeah. I got in the way. Ooh. Okay. Well, it's moving. So we're making progress. We got to work on... Oh, that is not... That's not pancakes where that is. That's not pancakes where that is. Okay. Because he's got to come up here with that little touch point. He's got to touch off. That touch point's fine. The fact that this is in the way of that touch point is not. It's not pancakes. So we've got some cabling to worry about. I might turn this off before it finishes homing. I'm gonna let it get close and then I'm gonna turn it off and then I'm gonna work on that cable management because that cable management is not pancakes and I do not want to destroy my cables. Do not destroy the cables. But it's moving. I gotta put those things underneath it anyway, so I might as well let it get to height. I just don't want it to get all the way up to homing because of that issue. Interesting, it must have soft limits. So the screen is way out of alignment here. I'm gonna have to pull the case. Oh, buggers. Because I literally can't get to parts of the screen. But, I mean, despite this issue over here in the corner where bad things would happen, and the collision here, he needs to move forward a little bit, but he can't. I want to move him up because I don't love I guess I could do something to give a little more pad here, so it's got a little more bit of an offset. Because right now, its Z0 is problematic. And we're about to where I'm going to turn it off and off. Okay. Let's unplug this. This guy. So these were a problem. They've got to get tucked back here and tucked under. And he is a problem. We're going to unscrew him and figure out how to get him where we want him to go. Because he too. Maybe we can just shove. Again, cable management. What did I say? What did I say about cable management? I said I didn't love the cable management. I said it bothered me. Yeah. Yep. I mean, look at this. You look like we're really close. And I got nowhere else for this thing to go. I mean, maybe I can let it flow up high, so it's out of the way. Like that was in the way. So we gotta get all this stuffed in the corner. This is mostly out of the way. But again, I gotta figure out how to get this screen realigned. And I think that's gonna require, are there any screws over here? There's screws at the back. Looks like we can maybe take this back panel off, and then maybe we can figure out how to get this back to where he belongs, because he's way out of alignment. You can see here to here. Oh yeah, look at that. He's like, there's a gap there. So like he's fallen down. In shipping. Okay, well, we're off, we're unplugged. Let's see what size screws is it. Is it this size? He's smaller. Let's put that one back. Go down a couple. Went down too far. One is too small and one is too big. But the Allen wrench that you need is right here. I don't think. How does this work? I think the back comes off. I'll have to look at this back and see. Any more? Let's feel. Oop. One at the top. Okay. Oh, you're a different size. You're the bigger one at the top. Okay. From a maintenance perspective, I really hope. Yay! Now, can I even get? No, he's buried. Not really buried. But like, how are we that far out of alignment? right? Like looking at that. You can loosen that, and there's only one screw holding it? Is this, okay, no, there's a screw there, screw there. But is that on a base plate and then the base plate's out of alignment? I'm trying to figure out how this goes together. How does it go together? I need to use my phone as a flashlight. All right. Okay, there's nothing there, which means he's on a wrap tape. It's actually harder to do. Sorry guys, you make it harder to do this. You know what? I think we just need to solve this. I'm gonna leave it open. How is there dog hair in here? I blame my dogs. I don't think they put dog hair in here. Oh, it's not dog hair. That's like hot glue. Okay. Well, I guess I can look at what the processor is while I'm here. You can do it. Let's take a picture of that. Camera. Because if you change firmware, you want to know what processor you got. There we go. All right. Let's see how we're doing on, we can leave this here like this for now, because I think we're going to want to lower it anyways to get a better look at that. But let's see if we can zero it without destroying anything, which is the worry we were having. Okay, everything's out of the way. All right, it's about to be hot. Well, 12 volt hot, or 24 volt hot, because 110 is down in this base plate. Yeah, look how low this is. Like, this whole thing is way out of alignment. Cute sound. Tools, manual, home. So we go down a little bit just to make sure. Let's make sure we can home this way, because this one was... There we go. Cool. So when stuff is out of the way, it will home. And this is the scary home. Oh, this needs a big e-stop. I'm not nervous. Are you nervous? Oh. Very serious about Z, huh? Ooh. All right. Like I can't press those buttons. Okay, someone's supposed to put... Last thing we're supposed to do is put in these 9 levelers. Only 9? I would have thought there would have been like so many more than 9. But then we'll be done, like the build will be done. I got this print platform leveling is a whole new thing. I would probably take a break. Once I get all of these in here, we'll take a little break. We got a long way to go just to get to a point where they are even touching. We got to get that far to even touch something. Oh. Okay. So the Elegoo has metal plates. By the way, that's 110. It's a 110 heat. It's a 110 heat bed. The Elegoo has metal plates with screws on the underside to level it, and it's pretty smart on the Elegoo's part. But like with auto bed leveling before print, did I go far enough? No. One pair of pliers. Do I have a pair of pliers in here? All the tools in the universe. I'm like, do I have a pair of pliers in here? This isn't all the tools in the universe. All the tools in the universe is a mixture of this, and the problem with having two shops in the same property. I don't love this. Let's see if this will work. Oh! Overkill. Looks like the threading wasn't very good. Okay, we're definitely threaded through. So just use that to break threads if we have a threading issue. I'm just literally going to be stepping under this thing for the next... do 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 do. Somebody did not make sure these threads were nice and clean all the way through. Okay, there we go. It'll survive. Next. All right, honestly, how many people thought I'm gonna watch somebody thread screws under a printer today? What was that in their bingo card? It wasn't on my bingo card, to be honest. Okay, actually it was, because I plan to work on this today. Here, good. So much rotating. Oh. Whew. It's killing my hands. Standing under a printer. Like, I don't think I really grokked how big this was when we bought it. It took like 2 months to get here. Showed up on a pallet. But like, I don't think I really grokked how big this is. Maybe until just now, while I'm casually standing under a printer, putting in leveling bolts. Like a fucking car. Like, I've got a car jacked up and I'm working on it from the underside. I just, like, I don't think I thought about that. Not completely. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I got 4. I got a spare. So close. One. This is the last one. This is the last part in manufacturing the machine. I will have finished building it. And I will be on to bed leveling, which I am going to take a break, let the GoPro charge back up, because I expect it to die any second now. And then we will be back on part 6. Oh, I gotta show one thing before we get to part 6. A truly ridiculous thing, because this thing isn't ridiculous enough. All right. Truly ridiculous. A flexible build plate. Like the build plate, it is a spring steel build plate that is just absurd. I don't think you actually will ever have a print so big that you'll need to pop it off, but like obviously I'd much rather be on a giant flexible build plate than on glass, because glass is a pain in the ass to print on. All right. Well, I think for the first time in a while, I'm going to stop the feed. I think we're happy with everything. I got to clean up the cabling a little bit. You guys don't need to be around for that. I need to clip zip ties. But we have officially finished building it. Install levelers. That is the last build step. We are on to print platform leveling, which is a whole nother step. Not related. And then we have a Z stop adjustment. It's going to be exciting. But thank you, everybody. We'll have part 6. It's 4 o'clock. And part 6 might not be till tomorrow. Might be later tonight. Might be tomorrow. I don't know. But part 6 will be bed leveling and maybe Z stop adjustment. Then we'll be pretty close to like our first print. That's exciting. So thank you for watching, and we'll talk later, guys. Now I gotta go turn off said feed. Doop, doop, doop.